Hello my creative comrades, welcome back to my channel. This is Andy and you're in the Art Lab. Today we're going to turn the ordinary into extraordinary, one DIY project at a time. Today we're diving into the vibrant world of resin dye. We're not just colouring resin, we're creating masterpieces. So grab your gloves, your silicone molds, your respirator, and let's get started. Now you may be wondering, why resin dye? Well my friends, it's all about the colour. Resin dye gives you the freedom to create any shade you want, from the softest pastels to the most vibrant neons. It's like having a rainbow at your fingertips. So this process is pretty straightforward. We're going to create a stunning effect with resin dye by simply putting dots of resin on top of the silicone mould. Then we're going to pour resin over them, and even though the technique is pretty simple, the results are going to be nothing short of spectacular. So remember, this is your canvas, so feel free to get creative with your colour choices. I'm going to be using a pastel mix of colours with some blues, purples, greens and yellows today. And you simply just randomly place the different dots of colour on the silicone mould, giving a nice even spread. The size and placement of the dots are entirely up to you. I'm going with a bit of a random pattern here today, but you could create a gradient effect, a geometric pattern, or even sort of create lines instead of dots. Once we're happy with all of our dots, it's time to pour our resin. So make sure to pour slowly and evenly to avoid any bubbles. As the resin spreads, it will interact with the dye and create a beautiful colour effect. Once again, as an artist, it's up to you on how you pour your resin. In this one, I poured from the centre out, but you can also go from the outside in, or go diagonally, back and forth. So at this stage of the process, it's really up to you on if you think this is at a finished state or not. In my case, I thought that there was just a bit too much clear space, so I added some additional resin dye, and I also used the stirring stick to mix it in a little bit, just to give me some additional patterns. But once again, as an artist, that's your choice. Once the resin is cured, you're left with a stunning, one-of-a-kind piece. But don't stop there, there are so many other ways that you can colour resin. You can use alcohol inks for a watercolour effect, mica powders for a metallic sheen, or even everyday items like food colouring or eyeshadow. So there you have it folks, a simple and fun and creative way to add a splash of colour to your resin projects. Remember, the world is your canvas, so don't be afraid to experiment and make it your own. That's what we do here in the Art Lab. Thanks for joining us in the Art Lab today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more creative projects. Until next time, keep creating.